We turn now to Nikole Killion to summarize that and to tell us where this all heads next. Nikole, take it away.
Hey, good to be with you, Major. It appears that this hearing may still be ongoing, but, we know there have been some starts and stops as they've taken breaks intermittently throughout the day. But what we do know, of course, both Democrats and Republicans acknowledge that the former president has been largely cooperative in this deposition, answering their questions. I actually talked to one member, ranking member Robert Garcia, about the former president's demeanor. Take a listen.
I think everybody would agree that he's been very cooperative, and he's actually answering the questions fairly. I mean, to the best of his ability. He has not taken a pass on pleading the fifth for any questions. He's been very thorough. He's been asked some questions multiple times over. I think you'll see that in the transcript. So he's been very cooperative, and in fact, I don't think he's given any sense that he's been uncomfortable to be there. In fact, I think he's been pretty interested in answering, I think, all the questions of both the Republicans and the Democrats.
Now, of course, going into this hearing, Chairman James Comer said that he had a lot of questions for the former president, particularly with respect to a number of photos that have surfaced in the Epstein files, most notably one with the former president in a hot tub with an unnamed woman. I'm told that is something that has come up in the context of this deposition. Also, of course, in the Epstein files, there is evidence of flight logs that the former president took several flights on Jeffrey Epstein's plane, although he previously had explained in a written statement to the committee that some of that was in part due to his work with the Clinton Global Initiative. So that being said, we also know that that has also been a topic that has come up, or did come up at least, in former Secretary of State Hillary Clinton's deposition yesterday. We're obviously still waiting for those transcripts and video to be released, Major, but Chairman James Comer has pledged that will be done as soon as possible.
And Nikole, let me pick up on that last point you just raised. Do we have any sense of timing, either on the availability for the public, the transcripts, or the full video of the depositions, either with former Secretary of State Clinton or former President Bill Clinton?
Well, the chair did indicate earlier today that he had hoped to make Hillary Clinton's deposition available, if not later today, perhaps tomorrow. Obviously, when these depositions go on, as long as they do, it does take some time for the committee to process that. But Democrats have been calling repeatedly for those depositions, in particular the one from Hillary Clinton yesterday, to be released within 24 hours and to be unedited. They have made that very clear. That is how this material should be put out. But again, we should eventually see this material, which both Democrats and Republicans should clarify the testimony that was given here both today and yesterday on the part of the former president and Secretary of State.
Nikole, super quickly, any new witnesses coming next that we are aware of?
Not that we are aware of, but, the chair has been asked multiple times about whether or not the committee intends to call Howard Lutnick, the Commerce Secretary. Obviously, there were some new photos that surfaced and then were taken down and then came back up of him with Jeffrey Epstein and several other individuals. Of course, Lutnick has denied any wrongdoing. And just today, President Trump weighed in on that, because some of the Democrats here say they believe they have the votes to even issue a subpoena for Howard Lutnick to testify and appear before the panel. The president asked about that, saying that he believes Lutnick is innocent, that he is a good guy, but, if he wants to go, he can. Now, keep in mind, a formal request and subpoena has not been issued, but that certainly is on the radar of members of this committee, and Chairman Comer himself said it's something he'll look into.
Nikole Killion, thank you very much.